Hey kindergartners! So on today's lesson 1.3, this is on page 21, we are going to place a counter on each object in the set, so a group is called a set, as you count them. And then we're going to move them into our 5 frame. So here we count and we always mark them as we count them. 1, 2, 3. You have a variety of counters. I think I'm going to use our teddy bears and go 1, 2, 3. And then our next step was to move them into the 5 frame. So we don't want to just move them anywhere. We want to fill up our 5 frame starting from the beginning. So I take my bear, 1, next to him 2, next to him 3. And then I take one bear off at a time and I color that square. 1, 2, 3. So now I know we have 3 horse stuffed animals and 3 counters in our 5 frame. You're going to do the same thing with the dragons. So let's count them and mark them. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time I'll use my cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And next I move my cubes into my 5 frame. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you remember what we do next? We take off one at a time and we color them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how we do the first page. You're going to do the same thing over here with the horses and the turtles. But this time you get to trace your numbers. What number is this? 3. This is the word 3. We start at the blue dot and we trace. And here's our rhyme for 3. Around a tree and around a tree. That makes the number 3. Put your 3 counters on, move them into your 5 frame, color where your counters were. The same thing with the turtles. What number is this? 4. This is the word 4. We started the blue dots. Our poem for 4, down and across, and jump back up and down some more. That makes the number 4. So I did not complete this page. You are to complete the page. Then we go to this page. This is exactly like we did with numbers 1 and 2. So now we're on page 23. First, you trace the 3. Around a tree and around a tree. That makes the number 3. Now we have to put on 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. Next, we color the counters. Next we color where the counters were. 2, 3. Do the same thing for 4, 4, and 3. Trace it, put your counters in, color the squares where the counters were. Our next page. It says Lucas has 3 matching toys. John has a number of matching toys greater than Lucas. Circle to show John's toys. So John has a number of matching toys greater. What number is greater? 1, 2, 3? Or 1, 2, 3, 4? Circle the set that is greater. So you're going to talk about that with your parents. Which number is greater? That means bigger. Down here in number 8, draw to show what you know about the number 3. Make a 3 and draw 3 things. Down here, draw to show what you know about the number 4. Draw 4 things here. Have you figured this out yet? Which one is greater? That's right. 4 is greater than 3 because 4 comes after 3 when you count in counting order. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you circle 4 because it's greater. 2 more pages. We're getting good at this. 3. Trace your 3 around a tree and around a tree. That makes the number 3. Put on 3 counters of any kind. 1, 2, 3. And then take off your counters and color where they were. And count out loud. 1, 2, 3. Do the same thing for 4. Down and across and down some more. That makes the number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We take off one at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can see here that 4 is greater than 3. Do the same thing for 3 and 4 here. See if you can do it by yourself. Our very last page, this is just to check and show what you know. Number 3, trace your 3, put in 3 counters, and color 3 boxes. Count your umbrellas and write your number. Remember, parents, if your child is just learning to write numbers, take a yellow pen or an orange pen or a pencil and make dots. You can trace the number for your child, or you can write the number for your child with a yellow marker, and your child can trace over the yellow if they're struggling to make that 2. And then what number is this? 1. So how many squares do you color? 1. And that's it. And then you get to choose which page was your favorite to do. Take a screenshot of it and put it on your Google Classroom assignment. All right, have fun with math.